people were also.
All right, we have breaking visuals coming in from Mandya in Karnataka, where there are massive protests that are being held. The BJP and the Hindu groups have initiated a protest march in Mandya over the last night's stone pelting incident. Tension has gripped Madur town in Mandya district on Sunday night after stone pelting incident between two groups of different faiths during Ganesh idol immersion procession took place. The procession, which was started from Siddhartha Nagar 5th Cross, was being taken out under tight police security. However, things took a violent turn when the procession had passed allegedly near a mosque. And this was around 8 p.m., after which a few miscreants pelted stones, prompting retaliation from the other group. All right, our colleague Abhishek is joining us live from Republic Canada from Madur in Karnataka. What's the situation on ground like, Abhishek? Please share more details.
Tanisha, with respect to the incident which happened the previous night, the Hindu Karyakartas or the activists of Hindu had decided that they will conduct a protest march against the people who had pelted stones on the Ganesha procession. At this point of time, my team is located right in front of the Jamia Masjid complex in the Madur town. It is very clear that thousands of Hindu activists have assembled at Jamia Masjid Road along with the idol of Ganesha, and also not to forget the DJ music which mentions the Jai Shri Ram and Jai Hanuman chants. On the other hand, we've also seen that people are carrying Bhagavad Dwaj in their hands. Thousands of people along with thousands of Bhagavad Dwaj are being carried out in the streets of Maduru to show that the Hindus have united against the people who tried to create disharmony the previous night. On the other hand, we've also witnessed that the police have started lathi charging against Hindu activists because they had to clear the situation and take the situation under control. We have witnessed the SPs of two districts, Mysore and Mandya, who are taking the leadership of taking this procession on a peaceful note. On the other hand, we've also seen thousands of police who have been brought to the streets of Maduru. Thousands of police belonging to the law and order, the DAR, have been taken into consideration as of now, and we have also seen that the entire area surrounded by Ram Rahim Nagar and Siddhartha Nagar are following the prohibitory orders, and none of the people are allowed to move into the exact location where the stone pelting happened yesterday. On the other hand, the latest update is some of the Hindu Karyakartas as well tried to pelt stones on the Jamia Masjid, and this is when the police had to start their lathi charge. So at this point of time, things have gotten back into the control, and we will have to see how this procession continues in the next couple of minutes. Tanisha.
Absolutely. Abhishek, also take us to what exactly happened yesterday. Remember, viewers, just to take you back through how important yesterday's days was. Yesterday is exactly when Ganesh Visarjan was being carried out in several parts of the country, Maharashtra to Karnataka. And at that moment in Mandya, what happened is when the procession was being carried out, stones were pelted on the Ganesh idol. And Abhishek is here with us to share more details. Abhishek, what exactly happened? What triggered the protest yesterday? What triggered the stone pelting?
Tanisha, in Mandya's Maduru, it was very clear that according to the beliefs, Pitru Paksha starts from today, and that is why all the Ganesha immersion were supposed to be done yesterday according to the beliefs, and the same had also happened in Maduru as well. People who live in Ram Rahim Nagar, a Tamil association, had installed Ganesha for over 3 days, and they were planning to continue with the procession and the immersion of Lord Ganesh, after which around in between 7 and 7:15, the procession just crossed the masjid which was located in Ram Rahim Nagar, after which the power was cut immediately. This is also mentioned that the Muslims or the people from other faith try to disconnect the power so that it would be easier for them to pelt the stones on the Lord's idol. On the other hand, the Ganesh idol was located exactly between one of the garages and the masjid where the stone were pelled from both the directions, after which a fight broke out between the followers of Hinduism and the followers of Islam, after which the police had to take the situation under control by involving more policemen. It was also mentioned that 21 people who were involved in this communal fights have been taken into custody. They are also verifying if there are any juvenile cases in this. Around 8 people had been injured during the stone pelting, is what we have been informed as of now. And there is also a search which is on to take into custody much more people who were involved in the pelting of stones. This point of time, Section 144 continues at this hour, and if at all situation doesn't come under control, the prohibition orders will continue for the next day, as well as what we have been informed by the SP Mallikarjuna Baladandi as of now. So we will have to see, since the procession is going towards the immersion, we will have to see if there will be any riots which will continue once again, which will emerge once again, or will this continue with a peaceful march, Tanisha?
Right, absolutely. And Abhishek, what is the situation on ground right now? We learned that yesterday there was a protest that was held already. After the stone pelting, we learned that BJP and the Hindu groups are staging a protest today. The Lathi charge visual are on our screens right now, Abhishek. What is it that the BJP and the Hindu groups have been demanding?
BJP and the Hindu groups wanted to protest against the miscreants who pelted stones against the Lord Ganesh Murti and people who wanted to create a disharmony in the society. At this point of time, the Hindu Karyakartas and the supporters of Lord Ganesh, or all the Hindu people located in this locality, are demanding that all the people who are involved in this incident or the issue to be taken into custody immediately, and they are demanding a legal inquiry and a punishment in the legal jurisdiction against the miscreants. And on the other hand, we are also witnessing a Ganesha procession at least 10 times bigger than the previous nights, because the people in this locality wanted to show that all the Hindus have united towards the unity of Ganesha, towards the belief of Ganesha, to which the Muslims tried to create a disharmony, and they also have tried to show that they are outnumbering the Muslims in the next couple of minutes, and they will also make sure that if at all Muslims doesn't want to listen, or if at all Muslims don't want to respect the beliefs of Hindus, they will go to any extent legally to make sure that the people of other faith are removed from the locality itself, Tanisha.
Absolutely, Abhishek. And we learned that this is not just a sole incident that's come to fore from Mandya. We learned that there have been other places in Karnataka as well where a situation like this, similar to Mandya, had come to the fore. What are those places, Abhishek?
Tanisha, we've also very clearly seen the state BJP President B.Y. Vijayendra put on his social media stating that 4 such incidents have been emerging in and around Karnataka, one being in Shimoga, in various other parts of the state as well. We have seen a student or a youth belonging to different community or a different faith spitting on Lord Ganesha in one such incident. And also in another incident, we have seen people who were being attacked while they were dancing in front of the idol. This is one of the other incidents which has happened in Maduru. So these issues have been continuing in Karnataka since the inception of Congress government, is what B.Y. Vijayendra, state president of BJP, has mentioned on the social media, and also has condemned the Home Department as to saying that they are completely on the worst note and they are unable to manage the harmony within the society, and this point will be considered in the next coming days. Also, at this point of time, we shouldn't forget, Tanisha, that things are getting under control as of now because of the police who have been deployed here. We will also have to see how this issues continue with the political mileage, or how will the Congress and the BJP consider this issue throughout the state, Tanisha.
Absolutely. Abhishek, request you to stay with me, because let's just tell our viewers who've just tuned in to what's happened in the last 24 hours. Karnataka's Mandya district witnessed fresh communal clashes during Ganesh Visarjan celebrations yesterday. This has left several people injured after violent stone pelting had erupted in the Ram Rahim locality. Nearly 8 people have been killed in the violence. Police had imposed prohibitory orders under Section 163 to bring the situation under control. And now, according to reports, we learned that there were miscreants who targeted the Ganesh immersion procession with stones, triggering tension and sporadic violence. There was additional police forces that were immediately deployed in the area to prevent escalation. And remember, this is not the first incident of unrest in Mandya during festive processions. Last year on September 11, 2024, similar violence broke out during Namalanganam during the Ganesh Visarjan, where shops and vehicles were set ablaze and more than 50 people were arrested. I am also being joined by Ashok Gowda, BJP spokesperson on that note. Ashok Gowda, what do you think? Time and again, same year, different year, same story, violence and procession, targeting of Hindu procession by the other community. What do you have to say on that?
See, when the Congress government is in the ruling, and when they openly say that this government is for you and this government is by you, and we will do all works only for you. If that kind of a statement is made by the Chief Minister, Home Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, then definitely one community which is already very aggressive in different parts of the world will definitely get aggressive even in Karnataka also. And in spite of last year's incident, no measures are being taken to curb this kind of a mindset which exists in Karnataka. And remember this, there is a 2016 PFI people, 1,600 people were let free, more than 175 cases were withdrawn, and this is why all this is happening. And more than that, we have seen that BJP, KJP writers have also been let free, and 60 cases have been withdrawn on the criminals in Karnataka, which is also the main reason that this Gundaism, this Ulgaism exists in Karnataka, and they want to encourage it. Congress has this kind of a mindset. Very unfortunate.
Right, sir. Remains to be seen on what action is taken against the perpetrators of this violence. With that, it's time for us to now slip into a short break.